Welcome to Let's Play FTL Faster Than Light. I'm Nye. Gonna start ourselves a new game here. I'm gonna run with the Torus because that worked really well last time. Just a matter of making sure that, we do things right. Let's get everybody to their proper positions, namely weapons and shields, get our human into the cockpit, and get those engines booted up nice and hot. And then we're gonna start making our way towards the exit, but first and foremost, I'm gonna head down. And unfortunately, I'm gonna go directly into a star. Oh man, I really love this type of luck. Okay, let's get these doors closed, that way the air does not escape from the places that I don't want it to go from, and then let's pop everything else, see what we can do here. Really don't like these runs against stars because they don't really work very well. They end up getting me taking a lot of damage, and of course they shoot my anti-ship drone directly from the sky. I love it when that happens. At least it soaked a missile for me. It's not going to be able to soak this one, I guess, and that's going to go directly towards my shields. Fantastic. My drone control unit is fried right now. Let me see about getting some air back in there, and then I can get my NG over there. You, get in here. FTL's charging. We are jumping the hell out of this hellhole and seeing what we can find next. And, of course, we got pirates. Okay, well, that'll work. Ion blast to his face. Get those shields offline. Get the anti-drone ship back online. Anti-ship drone, yes, that. And let's see if we can get those bombs and missiles down. I kind of doubt it, but, I've gotten lucky before. It doesn't look like I'm going to get lucky this time. Where is that missile going? Okay, it's going to an empty room. I can live with it going to empty rooms. That means I'm not going to take any more system damage, and I like not taking system damage. Okay, so let's see what we're going to happen here. Looks like their weapons are offline completely, which is good. They're taking a lot of damage, which is good. Their shields are never coming back online, which is also good. All in all, pretty good fight. Took a little bit of damage, more than I would have liked. Damn missiles. But we're doing okay. I still really like the energy cruiser more than I like just about any other ship. Haven't had a chance to do a lot of work with the cloaking ship. We haven't even gotten the stealth ship on this account. So there's that. Now, looks like they partially put down our engines. That's okay. I don't need that much of a dodge chance, after all. Come on, can you take out their weapons? Come on, weapons! Weapons! No, of course not. We're gonna take a shot directly to the drone control. Come on, weapons! Shoot the weapons! Shoot the weapons! Of course not. At least that missile missed. Come on, weapons, drone! Damn! Can I seriously not control it? And it looks like that's going to go directly for the drone control again. Yep. Always where I least want those missiles to go. I mean, at least this thing's going to go down pretty soon. But we're going to take another missile to the face. Or not. Okay, I'm okay with that missing. That's not a problem. Let's get this NG into health. Get ourselves 6 fuel and 20 scrap. That's going to set us up for fuel for quite some time. Gonna get my not engines, but shields partially charged up. Let's get you back into the shield room because you're just gonna passively heal, and then we're gonna start jumping through this nebula. Hopefully, gonna avoid having to deal with any of that obnoxious static bullshit. But of course, it's right there. As soon as I said something, I should not have said anything. Okay, get our anti-ship going, and we're gonna start taking them down. Not really much I can do otherwise, honestly. Let's see. Look, they have weapons. They have very powerful weapons, and those are gonna hit. I'm gonna be taking a lot of damage. Come on, drone, attack their goddamn weapons. You know what? Ion blast to their weapons. If it's not gonna attack their weapons, I am, because I'm gonna end up taking a crap ton of damage because I can't control these. And there goes a hull breach. Man, this is just not my day. Okay, so we got a breach in there. Fantastic as usual. Let's get these guys healed. Let's see. Who are you? You are shields, I guess? Okay, and your weapons. Perfect. Let's get you back in there. And take a point out of healing for a second. Put it into jump so I can get the hell out of this hellhole. And from one hellhole directly to another. It is not my day. This one even has... Oh, come on. And there's a fire raging. I can't do anything about it because my door control's down. Come on, what is all of this? This thing has cloaking. I mean, my shields are coming online, which is good. So I'm not going to be taking much more damage off of their off these asteroids. But these guys could cause me to take a lot of damage off of those These guys could cause me to take a lot of damage. You get back in here. Ion Blast. I mean, honestly, I probably shouldn't even pulled out my anti-ship drone. I probably should just let this thing die on its own. So, you know, let's chalk that up to a play mistake. We're going to wait for the engines to finish charging, and then we're going to get out of here. Is everybody healed up? Getting close. It's not really an ideal run. Still could turn around, though. I'm actually going to go up because it's dangerous to go down. I'm probably not going to have any way to get back up here. Let's see. Going to reject that offer. That is a crappy offer. Instead, we're going to ion blast their shields. We're going to pull power out of here and instead put it into a ship-to-ship drone. Okay, weapons, please. No, not their engines. I'm fine with them having engines. I'd like you to focus on weapons. That would be their O2, not a weapon. Focus on weapons, please. Weapons! That would be their cockpit. There we go. No, I'm not accepting surrender. You dealt damage to my ship. You're going to pay for that. Man, I wish I could control this thing. You get in there. Let's take a point from engines, put it in oxygen so we can actually get oxygen going here. Good. Put points into power, and now I can actually power my crap. Got a distress beacon here. Hopefully it's something an NG or an ion blast can fix. We're going to lead these guys to their destination. Awesome. We're going to get a little bit of scrap out of it. And that's a direction I was heading anyway, so I'm okay with that. Hopefully we'll be able to jump from there to the exit. Don't need ourselves a mercenary. We do need ourselves some scrap. So let's get this fight going. They have two heavy lasers, but luckily I have 2 shields, so not going to take any damage off of this one, which is good. Happy about that. Okay, come on, drone. You need to do a little bit more work than that. They're going to try to escape. I'm not happy about that. Come on, drone. Would you punish them for that? Yep, FTL delayed. Fantastic. 1 more damage should do it, and they are gone. Didn't take any damage off of that one. That's the type of fights I like, the ones we take no damage off of whatsoever. Jump to this quest marker real quick. Let me guess, it's a trap. Yup, it's a trap. How could I guess that? I don't know. Okay, let's get everybody in here, and let's actually start getting this thing going. I really want to take out their weapons as soon as humanly possible. No, take out their missile. God damn, what is so hard about this? And, of course, it gets to fire off 1. It's going to impact on my engine, causing not only that, but a hull breach, because that's the type of luck we have in this game. Okay, well, you know what? And, come on, you know, drone, shoot. No, weapons, damn it. Shoot the weapons, knock them out, something. I do not want to take any more damage. I mean, I'm glad that my ion weapon is the one that's actually taken out their weapons, but I'd rather have my drone take them out permanently. Yeah, that's more like it. Now shoot the weapons again. Awesome. Okay, now we're in a much better position. Now I feel a lot more safe, and now we can see what we can do about taking them out. See, it all works well when the drone takes out the weapons. I like that. O2's gone. Fantastic. 5 fuel and 7 missiles and 10 scrap. You know what? I will not take that. It's close to what I'd be interested in, but if it was 7 drone parts, not 7 missiles, I actually would have been up for that. But no one ever gives me that type of offer. 3, 2, and 18 is just fine by me, thank you. Okay, we're awesome. Let's jump to the exit and get the hell out of here. So, not as good as if it could have been, but let's explore the asteroid field. We'll get 5 fuel out of it. Okay. I'm gonna go down to the Zoltan controlled sector and go through as few red sectors as I can right now. Okay, what do we got here? Let's make a jump. You know, of course, I'm gonna be jumping through the nebula all day long. I am completely okay with that. What are we gonna find? Nothing in that one. I'm gonna jump towards in this direction, keep myself kind of close to that exit. Of course, we have another ion thing. Let's search through this area, this wreckage, for survivors and equipment. We have found a crew member, a rock crew member no less. You guys know how much I like rock crew members. They are really good stuff, and I didn't have to have a fight in the middle of the plasma storm. Gotta love that. Jump on to our next location. Okay, this is a good one. Look into the Great Eye. Pull my ship in closer, and it gives me plenty of scrap. I can live with that. So let's use that to start upgrading my shields again. Not quite there yet, but we're getting close. Okay, let's jump to this next spot and see what we can find. No attack. Okay, I like not having attacks. I'm going to make my way to that distress beacon eventually, because I have some of the best options for blue options. But I'm going to attack this pirate first, Ion Blast to his shields, get my anti-ship out there, and see what we can do. Luckily, there's a beam, so it's not going to push through my shields. All it has is a regular hull laser, so it's not going anywhere. We're going to win this fight without taking any damage, and that's exactly how I like fights to be. Got our Weapons Master up to rank 1, which is awesome, but I mean, we expected that because Ion Blast fire very fast, and weapons guys level up depending on how many shots they fire, so that's pretty much understood. They're trying to escape. Unfortunately, their navigation equipment is fried. Good job to you, my friend. Good job, anti-ship drone. Oh, we don't appreciate that. Ion Blast to the FTL. Do not let them get away. We are going to keep them down for the count. One more shot should do it. There we go. And we get 18 scrap. Nothing too good, but I can live with 18 scrap. That gets me to my next level of shields. Now I just have to get the power for it. What are we going to find here? We're going to find a black weapons merchant. Oh, man. Black market merchant. There we go. He sells weapons that are black. I mean, you know, the black ones are good. They blend in with space. They can't be seen. Okay, so we're going to have this drone just do its normal thing. Man, this thing took a resist. So now I know what resists are. They're rock scouts that have that really awesome modifier to them. So now we know what that means. Now, it does seem to proc a lot more often on enemies than it does us. I wonder why. Must be the computer cheating, because you know the computer's a cheating bastard. They're going to give me 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and 15 scrap? No. We're not going to do that. Okay, come on, let's finish them off. You know, I'm tired of having this fight already. Okay, they're attacking. Wonderful. One more shot should do it. Awesome. What type of wonderful stuff are we going to get out of this? 1 fuel, 1 drone part, 17 scrap. Not as good as it could have been. Let's go check out the distress call and see what's going on here. Let's see. Single life form on the moon. Find a lone survivor. Let's invite him to join our crew. Awesome. We got another human. Fantastic. I'm okay with that. Actually, I'm not going to do that because I need that power. Let's keep on exploring a little bit. We're very close to the exit, and the rebels are pretty far off. So we got some time to explore. Got probably 3 or so jumps left. Let's see. Rebel ship is going to attack us. They just turned a drone on, but because I'm not seeing it, it must be on their ship. Probably an anti-personnel drone or something like that. Maybe maybe a repair drone. We're probably going to see that pretty quick if it is. And the only weapon they seem to have is just a single laser, which is obviously not going to get through our 2 shields. If we did have any trouble, I guess we could, you know, take points out of our engines or something and go into 3, but that doesn't look like that's going to be necessary. Okay, let's see. Their shields are completely offline. Looks like it's definitely a system repair drone. They're offering us stuff that we're not going to accept because we could get a lot more just by blowing them up. 1 more will do it. And they are history. Kaboom! Okay. 3 fuel, a drone part, and 17 scrap. That is not a bad haul at all. Gonna keep jumping around. We got plenty of fuel this time. We are fuel rich. Do our normal thing here. Not liking that missile. That missile worries me. Can we get a couple shots in their weapons? No? Okay, well I guess we're going to be taking damage. Okay, good thing that whiffed. Okay. Let's keep on getting their weapons completely offline. Come on, shoot their weapons. That would be their engine. I'm glad to get evasion down, but I'd like to see their weapons go down. They're going to try to jump, but we got their weapons offline, which is fantastic. Looks like for a while we're going to be keeping their weapons offline. Unfortunately, their FTL is charging, and that's just not ideal. So let's take out their shields. Good. FTL is delayed. 1 more shot, and they are gone. Okay, so I could have taken damage. Got really close on that one. Got some drone parts. Gonna get some more power. Boot up my level 3 shield. Doing really good when it comes to the shield. I'm actually very happy about that. Okay, so we're gonna have another fight on our hands here. This one I'm not too incredibly worried about, though. One thing I will say is I'm not happy that they have a missile launcher that I'm not going to be able to stop anytime soon. Here comes the missile. And that's going to impact my drone control. Not the worst thing that could have happened, but not good either. But they're going to go out really fast. Our shields are going to hold, and so we're going to do pretty well. Still waiting for a chance to go to a shop or something, but, you know, I don't really have a lot of scrap to do it right now, so maybe it's best if I don't see one. Okay, let's make a jump. Let's see how far we have until the rebels come. Not really enough to do what I'd like to do. I could go to the store, but I don't really have enough scrap to make it worthwhile, so I'm probably going to skip it and go to the one in the next sector. Got his old tangent study, and now we're just going to leave. Got plenty of scrap for it. That's worth it. 20 scrap for 10 repair. And now we're going to jump to the next sector. We're going to go to the rebel-controlled sector, because that gets us closer to the green options. What are we going to find here? Got the cool rebel music. I like the rebel music. Okay. And we got another rebel fighter, but, you know, that was obvious. We're in the rebel sector, after all. We got level 3 shields. Now, of course, they have, missiles, so that's probably not going to end well. Luckily, it's a powerful missile, and when I say luckily, I mean, the reason I say luckily is because it's going to take it a while to boot up, which gives us time to keep their weapons down and let our drone keep attacking. Now, unfortunately, they were able to boot it back up. Not a fan of that, but we're going to keep it back down. You know, got to keep the man down. Keep that weapon firmly locked away, and now that their pilot's chair is gone, they are not going to be able to dodge me anymore, which is fantastic. It means we are going to be just doing tons of ion damage, tons of regular damage. Would like to see a little bit more regular damage than ion damage, to be honest, but, well, I want to keep that weapon away. Okay. Come on, get some damage. Perfect. Looks like their FTL is charging. Not a big fan of that. Let's get the ion blast to start focusing on their bridge. And awesome. They're delayed. 3 fuel, 4 missiles, 17 scrap. Why are you guys giving me missiles? I don't want missiles. I want drone parts. Okay, we got a drone part. I mean, the good thing is the drone parts we're getting are basically paying for the fights we're having. But I would like to actually gain some drone parts. Wow, where did this come from? I mean, look at this guy. Level 3 shields and 3 weapons? Now, luckily, they're pretty crappy weapons, so it's not really going to be getting through to me. But, you know, level 3 weapons? Really? It's got really high evasion, too. You know, was this a boss-level enemy or something for this level? What's going on here? Now, our Ion Blast should be able to take down their shields pretty quick, and it should be able to keep them down as long as we're able to keep hitting them. There we go. Okay, now our drone can actually start attacking. It's going to take out their weapons. I'm okay with that. I would actually kind of prefer to take out their shields, to be honest. But as long as it takes out their you know, navigation controls, they're not going to be able to dodge us anymore, so that's pretty decent. Come on. Really wish I could control this thing. Okay, watch, I'm going to get a comment later on that's going to say, no, you can control. Why have you not been doing this particular button at this particular time? Okay. Well, that could have been a really bad fight. Ended up being pretty good. I'm okay with that. 1 fuel, 1 drone part, and 18 scrap, and the civilian ship ran away while we were saving their asses. I feel, you know, really loved. I could have gotten a reward for that. Jumping to the distress beacon, what are we going to get here? We have a laboratory fire. If we send our raw crew member in, it's going to be able to take care of that fire really well. And they're going to offer us a FTL recharge booster and 34 scrap. That means that we get to jump a little bit faster than we normally would be able to. I mean, not the best augment that I could have had. There are a lot better augments that I would have preferred. Stuff like weapons recharge boosters. The FTL recharge is decent, but only if you're basically trying to flee from your enemy. And you know, we're obviously not. We're attacking them every single time. Now these guys definitely have a missile launcher, and it's going to do some decent damage to us, because unfortunately our drone just really doesn't focus. Is there like something I can load up or something? I can tell the drone where to focus on? You know, focus weapons first, then this and this? Okay, but their weapons are offline, so, you know, no real harm, no foul. Not sure what I'm going to spend all of this scrap on, because I don't have any extra weapons, I don't have any extra drones. Probably start upgrading, or I got to upgrade my doors, that's always a thing. Speaking of doors, let's open these, get rid of that fire. Got a decent amount of stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll upgrade my doors to at least level 2 right now, so that way fire doesn't spread like it is right now, and then we'll kind of work from there. I guess I'm going to wait until I see a store somewhere nearby. Come on, go out. Thank you. Close these doors, and then let's start exploring this direction. I'd like to see a store, you know, get something out of that. Forward scout of the rebel fleet. Not a fan of that, sir. And they're going to teleport onto my ship. Well, let's get our lone human back there. Well, not the lone human, but the one who's not actually engaged in some sort of combat. Let's get him back here, so that way he can fight. I'm going to take a point out of my engines to put that on healing, so that way we can make sure healing gets done. And then hopefully we should be winning this pretty handily. Or at least, again, so I hope. Now, they have a really good, yeah, they have really good lasers. So I really want their weapons while offline, but I gotta make sure their FTL doesn't work any longer. Now, luckily, the drone slagged their engines. They're not gonna be, like, going anywhere. But, that's about all I can hope for. We're gonna keep on taking damage. Needless damage, too. Really like to see my... There we go. That's where I want my drone aiming. Good. Their weapons are basically offline. There goes their teleporter, but, you know, they're not going to be using that again. For some reason, the computer never seems to teleport back onto your ship after they've healed. I know this ship doesn't have a meta bay, but it's something I've noticed. Okay, their weapons are basically offline. One more shot's going to take care of them. Perfect. So it took a little bit of damage, but, you know, we still won. Okay, gonna keep on jumping. I'm gonna save my scrap up in hope of a store with a cloaking device. Gonna ignore that station, because as I said, I am saving my scrap up. Need 150 to get that. Okay. Got a rebel ship here. This one's not gonna be running from me, thankfully. So let's just take down their shields as normal. Again, I'm getting a ton of missiles and absolutely... like nothing in the way of drone parts or anything like that. The game is kind of being mean when it comes to giving me the upgrades I require, or even the materials that I require. Looks like they're going to get another set of shots off at the very least. But luckily my shield absorbs it all, so I'm not going to be taking too much damage. Can you stop focusing on the already destroyed O2, please? I would really just... Weapons. That's where we want you to focus on. I want you to aim right there. Perfect. Okay, so now our shields can soak the rest. I don't know why it keeps on shooting at stuff that it's already destroyed. I mean, that seems like kind of a waste of shots. No, I'm not accepting that. I do not want a defense drone right now. I want scrap. And luckily, you're going to give me plenty. 30 scrap gives me exactly enough for a cloaking device, so please tell me there's a cloaking device in this store. No. Okay, well, I'm going to heal up. And we're going to keep on jumping. Because there's just nothing in there that I'm going to want. And I'm probably not going to see another store until the next area. Anti-ship drone. Okay, so we got to take out their cabin as fast as humanly possible. Come on. Let's see it. Okay, take out their cabin. That's not their cabin. Aim up. Or their engines. I'd be okay with their engines, too. Okay, apparently I have to take out the cabin, because this drone just does not know where to shoot. Okay, come on. That's their doors. Not where I want you to shoot. And now they just took out my weapons, and so that's pretty much... I mean, they're leaving at this point. They took out my weapons, and so it's going to take a while for my... I mean, they're charging again. And they got bombs that are going to be going everywhere. Okay, hopefully my Ion Blast can get them fast enough, but I'm not really feeling it. I don't think it's going to happen. So unless my drone starts shooting in the correct directions... Yep, they're going to jump. Drone... Nope, they're gone. Drone just does not shoot where it needs to shoot. Okay, well, all I wasted was a drone, so I don't feel too bad about that. I'm going to do one more beacon before I go to the exit. I'm kind of hoping this is going to end well for me. Let's defend the refueling outpost. It's not as if I really need fuel, honestly, but I can live with, you know, doing this. Unfortunately, they get quite a lot of weapons, so I really want to make sure to take them out pretty fast, because they could end up doing a lot of damage to me. Now, hopefully, you know, the same thing's going to apply to them and deal a lot of damage to them, and I'm really hoping that they don't time their beam right, because it's going to be the beam that actually ends up doing the damage, because nothing else is going to pierce the shields. So their only hope is to time their drone and both, you know, heavy lasers and then the beam. Not going to happen, though. they're going to be taken out relatively quickly. A lot better than that last fight. Honestly, with that last fight, I should have just kept on focusing on shields. I was a fool to try to take out their cockpit myself. So, you know, another one of those lessons we have to learn. Got a lot of scrap. Got a lot more scrap. Now I can jump to the exit, and hopefully I will see a cloaking device in the next sector. Gotta fight this mercenary ship. Okay, so they got a beam, they got a heavy laser, and they have an anti-ship. Still not worried about this, though. They're not going to be able to get damage through to me, and that's exactly what I want to see. So it's going to be another ship where we basically get a free victory, and mostly thanks to those level 3 shields. So upgrading those shields early is really helping us. I need to upgrade my doors again, just because, you know, we're going to be coming up to the sectors that are going to have the teleporters. And, you know, I want to upgrade my doors so that way when they teleport that we can just laugh at them and watch them asphyxiate. That feels really mean and wrong, but you know what, they're attacking me, so deal with it. Okay, so that thing's gone. Plenty of scrap, and now we can jump. We're going to go to, yes, the NG homeworlds. Okay, we have a chance of getting the stealth cruiser. Let us find the stealth cruiser. We need to explore as much as possible in order to find this thing. Okay, we're going to head towards that store. I'm just going to sort of shop around here, see what I can find. Yes, this is it. Blue option, to have our NG crew member contact them. We're going to offer our help, and they're going to tell us where to go. So it's going to be those quest markers all the way out there. Now remember, I have to be able to beat the enemy ship in order to win this. So we're going to hope that this shop had better than what it has. You know what, I'm going to get the fire bomb. Not going to use it just yet, but hopefully I can do some smoking out like I did in a couple of the previous episodes. Let's respond to this guy's call, and it's a trap. Of course it's a trap. We got intruders detected, so let's make sure to open all doors, smoke this guy out as usual. Now, they got a couple of drones, but all of them are Mark 1s, so I'm not too worried about that. This guy is probably going to take out my sensors, though, unless if I'm unlucky, which it looks like I'm going to be. Let's get the NG into the next room, so that way if we do have to fight, you know, it's going to be with a rock at our side, basically. That's kind of what I'm looking for. These guys aren't going to be able to kill me, which is good. I mean, they don't even have they don't have a ghost of a chance, really, of actually taking me out. I am kind of worried about this Mantis, though, because he is... Oh, damn, that door's not open. That's what's going on. Okay, rock member, just get in there so we can stop him from taking out that shield. Okay, now that the air's out, now the rock member can leave, and then that guy is going to asphyxiate. I'm going to start closing doors again, so that way I can make sure the air comes back, so I can get my NG back in there to repair that shield. Okay, and we're going to win this fight. We're going to win it pretty handily, too. No damage taken. Despite that Mantis trying to sabotage my ship. Can I get some more drones, please? Only one drone part? That's all you're going to give me? What is with this? Okay. Well, I'm going to, let's see. This one looks a little bit closer. They both look about the same, honestly. So let's jump here and see if this, let's explore this asteroid field, take a little bit of damage, and we get absolutely nothing out of it. Let's go up here. Oh, come on. Please tell me I get to make the jump from here. Send an away party to investigate. And we find absolutely nothing. Okay, awesome. We're able to make a jump to get closer to our quest marker. Okay, nothing interesting here. Got a distress beacon if we go backwards. But more important for us is getting this quest done, so let's go to the quest marker instead. Sorry, distress beacon, you're just going to have to live with it. Okay. Oh, this guy's going to try to jump. We have got to stop them. Man, I really... Okay. Opening these. Let's smoke these guys out. I really, really hope that our drone actually works for us instead of against us now. You know, that's a big hope of mine. Looks like we're going to be taking a lot of damage off of... let's get you in here. We got to heal that up as fast as humanly possible. Crap. So, okay, their warp is delayed. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to keep on attacking here. Looks like they're nice and delayed. Let's get you over here. Let's close the systems. I'm going to put the point from oxygen into healing for now. We're I mean, we're doing good. We are doing pretty excellent here in making sure to kill these guys. As long as I win, we have a chance of getting the NG stealth cruiser. So, you know, these missiles are being an absolute pain in my ass, especially because they keep on focusing. And let's demand information on the stolen technology. And they added a quest marker to our map, which is going to be this quest marker right here. As long as we can win here, we can get the stealth cruiser. Okay. So we got to beat this Mantis fight in order to win this. Shouldn't be too hard, though. They only have second-level shields. Ah, crap. You get in here and stop him, because we need our anti-ship drone to be available. You get out of there, and then you can get out of there now, because that's suddenly going to become a death trap. Okay. Doing well, doing well. If that guy actually does get through that door, he's going to have to deal with that rock, and that's not a fight I would wish on just about anybody. Yep. Okay. Get these doors closed again. Looks like we're definitely winning this fight. A lot of their stuff is down. They still have weapons, but their weapons aren't able to get through our shields. So, guys, it looks like we are going to successfully unlock the NG Stealth Cruiser. So we'll be able to use that in the next episode. But, you know, this episode's not over yet. We're doing really well, actually, all things considered. So, you know, I'm thinking we have good chances of getting somewhere. Okay, so the Mantis ship is down. So we got an advanced stealth cruiser. Let's ask about the Mantis ships. Likely deployed by rebels to avoid breaking non-aggression pact with the NG. 97.56% likely. Your mission to assist the last Federation fleet. Correct. Coordinates. Transmit the coordinates. Satisfactory delivery of tech will assist in Federation cause. Gratitude is insufficient. Commencing ship repair and compensation. They repair us up until full and give us the halberd beam, which is, you know what? I'm okay with a halberd beam. You know, you guys have seen in the past how powerful that thing can be. I need power, so what I'm going to do is upgrade my ship enough that I can use the halberd beam. So I can't quite use... Well, yes, I can. Okay. We are in a much better position. Now I got to actually get to the exit, though, before the enemy actually gets here. Okay. Yep, we are going to be able to make it to the exit. So I still want to get that cloaking device, but we are in a very good position to keep going. Let's get some free scrap. And we are going to make our jump into the civilian sector. Okay, so we only really have, I think it's one ship to truly unlock, apart from the beat the game ship. Excuse me, beat the game ship and the go to the special sector. And the special sector is going to be kind of hard for us to unlock. So, you know, we're looking for the Mantis ship now, and that's going to have to be done in the Mantis homeworlds. We also have the slug ship, that's right. Pirate ship comes in, we can activate our advanced weapons threateningly, and they will give us a bribe of 4 fuel and 41 scrap. I'm okay with that. Let's keep on drifting through the nebula. Let's see, apparently we do have a fight here. There is that missile. I was just going to do just the halberd beam, but there is a missile there that I'm kind of worried about. It's definitely going to get to fire, unfortunately. Where's it going to land? Shields, of course, but you know what? That's fine. Halberd beam is almost active. It is active, and we get to aim our beam and fire. Get a lot of damage on them. Fantastic. Okay. Perfect. Give us a lot of scrap. Good. So it looks like if we, with a couple more jumps, if we do find a store, we should be able to get that cloaking device. And I'm more interested right now in the cloaking device than I am the teleporter. Okay, let's pull some points out of shield, and instead we're going to toss that in all of our weapons to take these guys out as fast as humanly possible. Of course, they're going to jump onto our ship. That's fine. You get out of there. And we will open up the hatches and just vent these guys. Halberd beam. Let's lance them like this. And once we get that first lance off, then I can take points out of ion blasts and put them in missiles. Wow, we are taking a lot of damage. I'm not gonna accept that surrender just because I think we can do better. Okay, you need to get out of there. You get in here. Okay, he's not doing well. Let's get you out of that room. Okay, we're doing okay. Our shields are critical, but with that we understood. Need to see that thing die. Awesome. And the ship explodes. Okay. Let's pull that stuff out, put this into oxygen, put this into healing. Come on, rock. Okay, the rock was able to get it just in time. Let's close all of this. Get my engines booted up. Remember, if anything goes to red, that immediately does a point of damage to your ship. And, you know, for obvious reasons, I don't want a point of damage done to my ship. So, good that that was able to be fixed. Looks like our NG has gotten himself leveled up in repairs, which, of course, means that repairs are done faster by that NG. Well done, that man. And let's keep on jumping and see what we can find. Activate our advanced weapons threateningly and get some scrap. You know what? I'm also going to upgrade my doors while I'm at it. And now we're going to jump first to the store and see if they have what I'm looking for. Do you guys have? Yes, a cloaking device. That's what I'm looking for. So I don't really have enough power to do everything I want right now, but now I can start upgrading my cloaking device. Okay, let's just speaking from the surface. Let's go down to take a look. This could end both good or bad. Bringing the madman back can get us another crew member. It could also kill a crew member. I'm gonna risk it because I have 5 crew members. Apparently blows a hole inside of our ship with a makeshift explosion. Unfortunate, but I didn't lose a crew member, so I'm not going to, you know, cry about it right now. Got a fight going on. I'm gonna, let's see, what are their weapons like? I'm going to pull 1 point out of shields to give me cloaking device and my anti-ship, and I'm going to run this like that. Or do I want to? Nope, I'm going to pull it out of the cloaking device. Cloaking device just isn't strong enough right now for me to really want that activated. And these guys are not going to be hard at all. They're not going to get through my shields, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure that I had all my shields up. Given the nature of their ship, they're just not going to be able to get through my shields in the slightest. Halberd beam is ready. Come on, halberd beam. Laze them. There goes most of their ship. Okay. Perfection. Tons of scrap. Which means I'm going to be able to put a little bit more power into my ship. And we have a little bit of time, so I'm going to explore a couple more beacons before we leave. Got a pirate who's refusing all hails. Okay, I mean, you know, all the power to you, dude. Now, I am going to pull points out of engine to put in cloaking device because I want to be able to dodge that missile whenever he tries to shoot it. And dodge the missile. Awesome. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to laze through these rooms, take his weapons offline, for the most part, you know, and then let my drone do the rest. I'm probably going to take a missile to the face here, but, you know, it's better than 2 missiles to the face. And he missed, which is good. No, I'm not going to accept your surrender. Got some drone parts, got a lot more scrap. Put some more points into scrap. And, start upgrading my cloaking device. Keep on exploring just a little bit. Okay, scan show remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. The ship hastily messages you stay out of this everybody next. Concentrate fire on. Show the pirate how to intimidate settlers. Start fires in their crew dwellings. I've never seen this one before. Let's see what happens. Pirates watch you teleport an incendiary explosive into their settlement. As the settlers scramble to put down the fires, the rudimentary planetary defenses power down. Forcing their surrender was almost laughably easy, but the pirate seems impressed with your tactics and agrees to share the settlement's tribute. We lose a missile, but we gain 54 scrap and defense drone Mark 1. You know, again, I don't really like the ethics of this, but I'm gonna take it. And right now, it's all about getting to the end. Trade 2 fuel for 5 missiles? Yeah, if it was the other way around, that I would have appreciated. Okay, jump to the next sector. Let's try to get into that storage cache. Oh, you think you're cute being able to go invisible? Dude, I can do that too. Get my anti-ship drone going on. Just wait for this thing. It has a missile. Okay. Gonna dodge that missile. Then we're going to ion blast its weapons and toss the halberd beam across these bulkheads right here. And that will be about the only time it's going to get to attack me. Oh, come on, really? There we go. Okay, now its weapons are going offline. Halberd beam. Perfect. Okay, investigate the station. And we got an anti-ship beam drone and plenty of scrap. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but okay. I'm really looking for more drone parts. That's really what I'm looking for. Already did the rock homeworlds, so I guess I'm gonna go to the civilian sector. Okay. Let's start taking a look around. Automated Rebel Scout. Okay, I mean, it's got 4 shields. And it's gonna... Wow. Okay, this is, not how I want this to go. And it's got 2 anti-ship drones. That's gonna deal a lot of damage to us. A lot more damage than I would have liked. Hopefully we're gonna be able to hit them a couple more times if I can get my halberd beam to actually hit. Okay. FTL still charging, though. But at least they're not shooting as hard at me anymore, so I should be able to survive. Come on, get their FTL done. On one more hit on any... Okay, they're delayed. I'm gonna go invisible, and we're gonna win this fight handily. That could have been close, though. I mean, they were just about ready to jump. I can pretty much say that from experience. 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and 33 scrap. I'm running out of supplies. And there's not really much I can do about it. Okay, activate our weapons threateningly, and I'll take their tribute. Good, we have a store. What can I find here? Crew teleporter. Do I have anything to sell? Yeah, I'm not really digging this FTL recharge booster, so let's get rid of that. Not digging the firebomb, let's get rid of that. I'm gonna get the crew teleporter, I'm gonna heal myself up, I'm gonna buy a couple of drone parts. Okay, I like the fact that we have the crew teleporter. That's good stuff. Let's get to the distress call now. Let's see. Now we've got a couple options. This is when the pirates are illegally mining. Beam drone or beam weapon gives you the blue option. Use the beam drone, why not? And then we get fuel, get a couple extra drone parts, and get ourselves some extra scrap, which is good. I'm going to take a point out of this and have 2 points for my anti-ship. I'm going to keep jumping for now. I don't really see any reason or anything to upgrade right now that I'd feel comfortable upgrading. But we can aid this Federation ship and start ion blasting. I don't know what type of drone it has. It's a Mark 1. Okay, so we're not going to have to worry too much about that. I'm going to wait until that missile, or that bomb launcher goes green. Dodge that. Okay, and let's halberd beam and take out their stuff. I mean, the ship designs are pretty generic at this point, so it's very easy to tell exactly where to beam to get the most bang for your buck. I kind of like this whole anti-ship beam drone and halberd beam setup. I should probably start pulling out my beam drone every once in a while now, but I'm not sure how useful it's going to be. They've added a quest marker to our map for a nearby Federation hub. We're going to be heading towards that because it's right near where we have to go anyways. Defend an outpost. Ion blast. No one defies you, really? I guess you haven't been paying much attention, huh? got our beam drone, and if that ion blast can keep going... Whoop. Dodge that missile, please. Every so often, you know, you still can't dodge the missile because I'm only at 87% dodge chance. But you know what? 87% is plenty. And our beam drone should be able to finish them off pretty easily. Doesn't have the most damage, but it has decent damage. Okay. Got some drone parts, got some fuel. I needed fuel, and they give me plenty more fuel and scrap. Okay, I am going to... What do I want to level up right now? Level up drones, put a little bit of power into that. I think that should do. We got some power, we got a little bit more dodge chance thanks to our engines, so we're up to 37% natural. So we're doing decently here. I only have a couple of more places we get to go right now. Yep, I'm gonna attack these guys. Unfortunately, I got rid of the fire bomb, so unfortunately we cannot use that blue option anymore. It looks like these guys are going to try to teleport onto my ship. Luckily, I have level 3 doors now, though, so they're pretty much going to asphyxiate as long as they don't just jump into where one of my guys is. Gonna toss the beam drone out, and, gonna cloak up, too. Did I put the ion blast? Yeah. Gonna cloak up just to give it a little bit longer before they're actually able to teleport. Let's get that shield down. Single mantis? That's all you're gonna throw at me? Really? I mean, that's laughable. Cut through them like butter. I think that mantis is probably gonna die before it actually gets through that door. And, yep, dead mantis. Now, they do have ion bombs, which probably could be a problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill them. Honestly, that's just not enough. I could be getting so much more scrap through killing them, and get a ton more stuff to boot. So we're getting pretty good. We're getting pretty powerful here. I'm kind of liking where we're at. Got plenty of dodge chance. Let's go to this quest marker. What I could really use is awesome drone part. We got a crew member. Oh, okay, guys. I mean, it's on now. Okay, let's see. What? He's pretty much full on that, though, so I really don't want to swap out. But I'm going to, and the reason why I'm going to is that I want to be able to start teleporting guys onto enemy ships, and I want to be safe about doing it. Okay, I've got fuel and I've got time, so I think I'm going to start... nope, don't need fuel. I think I'm going to jump around just a little bit. I'm going to sell 50 missiles for 45 scrap, most definitely. Let's upgrade that and upgrade that. So I'm at my max reactor capacity. I don't need to go to that store. I don't have any scrap for it. Let's jump to our penultimate sector. Okay, so we're doing okay. I'll be honest, I don't think we're gonna beat the final boss, honestly, but we're at least doing okay here. Yep, 3 missiles for 9 fuel would be good. Lets me explore just a little bit more in here. We're gonna attack this ship. Looks like they're gonna teleport onto us. I'm not the most happy about that. You know what? I'm gonna pop a defense drone this time. Just because they have those 2 missile launchers, and I'd rather pop the defense drone and, oh, probably need to open all, huh? I'd rather pop the defense drone and, you know... Yeah, things, words, you know, stuff. I'd rather pop the defense drone and not worry too much about these missiles than try to rely on cloaking. Let's pull 20 out of engines, put that in there. Let's heal these guys as they fight. Damn. Couldn't micromanage that. Okay, you get out of there. Yeah, you get out of there. Heal up just enough to go back in and win the fight. Okay, let's get you guys in here. Close all doors because we're safe now. Missiles are going to go out. Oh, look at their halberd beam going. I completely forgot about that. Okay, so we're in a good position now. Let's get you guys back in the teleporter. So really, I wanted that teleporter specifically... Nope, not surrendering. I want that teleporter specifically for the final boss, of course, because we saw how well that worked the last time we did it. I guess I'm going to put points into that. And... See, here's the thing. I'm at maximum power bars, so I don't know what I want to put points into. I'm just gonna wait for now to see if I get anything decent out of upcoming fights. Let's manually search this wreckage, and we find ourselves a hull smasher laser. Okay, that's okay. I like that. I guess it's... Don't really need level 3 sensors. It's not really that useful. So I guess what I'm gonna do is hold on to that and visit the store. Visit not this store, but the next one that I see. No ship scanning, no ships messaging, okay. Let's keep on exploring then. We're just going to attack this automated ship to get to the station it's hiding. I don't think I'm going to even bother using my anti-ship drone at this point. I think it'd probably be best to hold on to those. Dodge that, please. Didn't realize he was getting that far into my shields. Come on. Let's take down their shields. Why are we missing so much? God, that's 3 in a row. Okay, there's 1. 2. Come on, get them down to 1 shield. Why are we missing so much? Okay, 1 shield. Okay, now that we've cut them in half, we're in a much better position. I feel a lot more secure about taking little damage off this. But of course, even as I say that, that happens. I'm gonna cloak up now. Something I should have done earlier anyways. And I really wish we had some Zoltan on this ship, so that way we could just pump out just a little bit more power out of this thing. Okay, there goes that ship. Investigate the station. Defense drone Mark 1. Already had like 24 of those things. Don't have enough drones to use my drones. Got an intruder on board. Let's accept this rebel, okay? Okay, so we have another crew member. I mean, I'm okay with that. Okay, that's a Mark 2, so I think I'm actually going to need to have an anti-ship drone here. Because that Mark 2 is going to cause some problems. They, unfortunately, have a, Okay, that's interesting. That Mark II is firing at the shots fired off of my drone less than, or more than it's firing at my, shots off my ion blast. That's pretty nice. Okay, let's get you in here to repair that. Probably gonna defend up here. And this is, I mean, this is working pretty well. I was actually expecting that Mark II to really screw me, but I'm kind of liking how this is going. We're doing good stuff here. Okay, let's unequip the halberd beam for just a second, because I want to make sure I get their shields down. Looks like we're going to definitely take damage off of that 5-shotter. Okay, when his gun is online again, I'm going to invis up. There it goes, and there I go. Come on, let's get that thing. Oh, I've got to get my anti-ship up again. Darn it! Gotta get them down to 1. Come on, everybody's missing everything. A little bit of damage done to my weapons again, so now my halberd beam's down, especially when I need it. Okay, let's get the whole laser up. I can at least, you know, focus firing that thing. Oh, why am I... Well, okay. I mean, I'm gonna hold on to it for now. And they keep on focusing on my weapons! Okay. We're in a decent position. Keep ion blasting. Come on, guys. Let's get this going. Oh, crap. I didn't even realize O2 was down. And now our invisibility is slightly down. Now, I mean, I can still dodge this. Still have the time for that. But, you know, problematic. Having some trouble getting their shields down again. And it shot down my drone again, so I'm down to 1 drone. This is ridiculous. Come on. This halberd beam's not going to be able to cut through any of that. Taking damage. Let's put that point in there for now, I guess. You get in here. Yeah, let's do that. Come on. They have bombs everywhere in our ship. How do they even have any more at this point? I'd like to see some hits or shots actually land. Come on. This is what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to use the hull laser. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm just looking at sort of what's going on here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that magic going that was going before, where I was timing it just perfectly. Okay, can the Ion Blast get through? No. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to skip this fight, because I can't see any way for me to get through them. Okay, wait, the magic's happening again. Yes! Lays! I'm so glad I didn't give up on this. Tempting. But no. Okay. Love to see a store around here or something. Automated scout. Powering up FTL drive. Let's do our normal thing. I'm going to wait until it fires its missiles, then I'm going to dodge. Sort of normal plan here. Okay, I'm going to wait until it fires a missile, and then I'm going to dodge. You fire through here. So as you can see, now that I have my level 2 sensors up, they only have, or they don't have any air inside that ship. I'm going to take damage off of this. Lots of damage off of that. God damn, why am I always getting hit by these? 37% dodge chance, and I'm getting hit by every single thing this thing can fire at me. Oh, come on, shoot the... No! And they dodge, and they get out. Now I get to run. Okay, they're gonna make a big jump. Still have a little bit of time. I mean, there's no shop around here, but, you know, maybe I can get something going. Not gonna bother using a drone on this one. Okay. Halberd beam as soon as possible to laze through. Come on, halberd beam, get online. So it's got a lot. This thing has a lot of ion blasts, but it's got very little anything else. But yet, it's still able to get through my shields. You know, my powerful as hell shields. You get in here, repair my powerful as hell shields. Apparently not powerful enough. Keep their shields offline at least. Okay. It's not doing as well as I could hope. Got some drone parts out of it. God, I wish I could find a store. I wish I could do something, but all this, Okay, let's approach this station, even though I really can't do much with it. You know, as I said, I really wish we had a store or something. I got 256 scrap, I'm not going to be able to do anything with. I can upgrade my ship, But I don't have the energy to do anything with it. I'm maxed out. I just have so much optional shit running. Just gonna ion blast their weapons, see if we can take their weapons out before they get to fire off too often. And then I'm gonna laze through their cloaking device, get rid of that, so that doesn't bother me. Now, they could easily get through my shields. This one I'm kind of worried about. Yep, easily get through my shields with that laser. Okay, fine. I can go invisible too. See me going invisible here? Okay, I know my guys in here are just, you know, waiting for their chance to be heroes. You're gonna get your chance, guys. Let's hack into this station. Can't give our rebels false information, unfortunately, so we're just gonna go to the exit. See what we find here. Anything? A Pegasus missile. Shoots 2 missiles for the cost of 1. You know what? I think I can find ways to use that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put points into weapons. I'm also going to put points into, let's see, I mean, because I have the options, that way I can juggle energy around if I want to. I'm going to put points into shields, I guess. So I'd have to turn the halberd beam off, but I do have the option to do the Pegasus. Each shot, I can't remember if the missiles it fires, if it actually consumes 2 missiles to fire, or if it just consumes 1. I think it just consumes 1, so it's a really powerful weapon. No, I'm not going to sell drone parts for scrap. I need my drone parts. I don't even have enough as it is. Okay. Well, we're getting to Sector 9. We're getting to the last stand. Achievement unlocked. Ballistophobia, not shooting any missiles. Explain our mission. Weakness of enemy flagship. Get healed up a little bit. Okay, we got to head towards the enemy flagship. I'd love to go towards one of those repair beacons. Hopefully I'll be able to. Got a fight going on here. And looks like they're going to cause me to have some problems. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the halberd beam. Now I'm going to fire up the Pegasus. And we're going to fire this at their shields as I ion blast their shields. We're going to see how this works. Because again, it's been a while since I've done a Pegasus. Okay, they're teleporting onto our ship. Not quite sure where they're teleporting to, but we're going to make sure to get our normal doors open here. Looks like they're teleporting directly to my O2. I'm actually going to move the Pegasus. I'm going to fire at their weapons. Because we're going to have shields down pretty accurately. Okay, yeah, it looks like that only used 1 missile, and it caused a fire, too. Which is, that's pretty nice, I'll be honest. I think we can save the Pegasus. I mean, that's really helpful. And then we can use the halberd beam for the rest of it. Okay, those guys got through. Let's get the NG into here. Those guys are going to try to move through, so we're going to probably take a hit off of this. Unless I can dodge. Yes, I dodged. Okay. NG, get back into weapons. Okay, their weapons are completely offline. This was a pretty easy fight. Hoping to see a little bit more, hoping to see some drones from this fight. Or potentially a repair off of the guys I'm helping, maybe? 29 scrap. That's about it. Okay, we'll jump to the next sector. Jump over here. Got a rebel scout here. He's gonna go invisible, so I'll go invisible. You know, woo. Now let's probably close those doors too. I can probably just beam this guy. Gonna try to avoid using my Pegasus for as long as possible. Also gonna try avoid using my drones, because I really want to save them for the boss. Damn. You get in here. You get in here. Let's just get that thing repaired. Okay, that one missed. We got that healed up. Let's put a point into healing, I guess, for now. So that way I can get my guys healed. Dodge that, because I do not feel like taking a lot of damage. Dodge just in time for that missile, too. Okay, Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hit. Let's take their shields down. They have a really high chance of getting those shields back online. Come on. God, I'm missing so often. They have this incredible dodge chance. And just when I take their shields offline, then they cloak up again. God damn, is that irritating. If they had any... I might... I'm waiting for the... There's the missile. And it hits anyways, because I was too late. Come on, just give me one more hit. One more hit. Come on, get rid of that last shield. Come on! Good. It's not going to take out their cloaking device, but it's going to damage it, at least. Gotta take damage off these missiles. And they're firing these things so freaking often. The thing's going to die pretty fast. Dodge that. At least I have their shields completely offline. No, not Ion Blast. It's Halberd Beam from this end. This is going to kill them anyways, but I want those weapons offline. Sort of like a point of pride type of sort of thing. Okay. Fortunately, took a lot more damage than I wanted to. I'm just going to jump to the repair. I'm going to get the repair quickly. That's good, and now I'm going to go fight them. And they gave me some drone parts, too. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, first things first. Okay, they're gonna go invis. I'm gonna go invis. Remove Halberd Beam and do my Pegasus. As soon as they come out, we are going to send my men into attack that. Ion Blast their shields. Take their shields down. I mean, my Pegasus is going to go for their shields. That's the plan there, if you were curious. Nope, missed both. Okay, so they could be doing a lot of damage this round. Yep, that missile attack still was able to get through, and it dealt quite a lot of damage. Let's get you in here, you in here. I'm going to wait for the next big attack off of them, and then I'm going to go invisible. I gotta remember in the major fight to do invisibility, or do my cloaking device is what I should be saying. Damn, they're doing damage! Mostly because they have my shields offline. Okay, how is your guys' health? Okay, these guys' health is good. This guy is having some trouble. Let's put some points into that. Our dodge is going to hell and back. Okay, keep working on their shields. Okay, let's get you guys into their ion weapon now. Okay, let's get you out of there. They're going invisible. I will go invisible as well. Let's get you in there to repair the invisibility. We just lost our engines, but I should be able to fix that. You should be doing something. I don't know. Okay, we've got NGs repairing the engine. That should not take them long at all. Okay, we should be able to do our dodges now. Okay, so they should not be able to get through my shields at this point. Okay, you get back here. Who are you? You are my shield guy. Get back here. You get back here. You two return. Well, when the invisibility wears off, sure. Okay, so I got the two of their weapons offline. I think I'm gonna dodge that. Okay, gonna take Pegasus out, put Halberd Beam. Well, no. Pegasus in because I want to take out their cloaking device. I got plenty of missiles. I'm not worried about that. You get in here. We're doing well, guys. We are doing very well. This is a lot better than I thought we'd be doing, to be honest. So, you know, keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm not going to get to fire off the Pegasus this time, but my rock crew member is ready to go. Okay, let's Pegasus to their cloaking device. Took that. pretty darn well. Okay, let's toss the guys in here to this weapon. I'm not worried about the beam weapon. That's the only weapon I'm not worried about on their ship. So let's make sure that gets taken care of. Pegasus should take care of that cloaking device, and got rid of one of their crew members too. Remember, I don't want to get rid of all of their crew members, because that will cause them to be taken over by a computer, which reportedly is harder to fight than the actual, like, normally manned ship. Okay, they were able to get pretty much everything back online during that, but that's fine. Let's recall our crew members here. Let them heal up a little bit. We'll send them towards the final weapon. And I'm gonna Pegasus their cloaking device again. I know, I'm being so original right now, but that cloaking device is pissing me off. I mean, what's gonna happen in the next phase, I'm gonna be cloaking device, I'm gonna use my Pegasus on their, these over here. Okay, I want to turn the Pegasus off for now, because I want to get this crew member dead before we go on to the next phase. And because all their weapons are offline, I'm not too worried about us taking damage off of it. Okay. Now, I'm going to be a little bit risky here, but I'd like to see if I can get them down to one crew member before we move on to the next fight. The reason why is that if I can get them down to one crew member, we will stand a very good chance of winning. So the way I'm going to do that is this. I have really low... Oh, crap. I just lost... Oh, God. They must have had a fire or something that I wasn't seeing. No! Well, that's bad. Okay. Okay, he's going over here. Jump these guys over here. Hit the Pegasus to their drone control. Here we go. Get their shields offline. I need to get these weapons offline before I can do anything to these guys. Luckily, that one weapon's going to be going offline pretty soon here. And unfortunately, they have drone control. Here comes the power surge. I'm going to wait for those guys to actually get here. Come on, where are you? Okay, now we're going to invis up. I'm going to recall my guys. I'm going to get them into this room so they can fight the incoming pain in the ass. I am also... Yeah, without that Pegasus, that's a problem. Okay. So I can't Pegasus, so what I'm going to do instead is this. So hopefully we should be able to get their shield down. Okay, so these guys are fighting that anti-personnel drone. Okay, we're gonna get another power surge, probably before I am able Yep, here it comes. Just before my cloaking device comes off cooldown, too. You guys get over there. We got another one of these bastards. Just in time. This is problematic, but, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Awesome. See if we can light that guy on fire while we're at it. Okay. Their drone control is down. You guys get in here. Heal that. Okay, you guys get back on our ship. Oh, God. Okay, this power surge is really, really terribly, very, 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 very bad. Because I am not at all ready for this one. I was able to laze them. You know what? Can I pull 2 power out of anything? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I don't need to jump onto them anymore. I'm gonna toss a beam drone out at them. Now we're gonna go invisible. Okay. We're winning. I don't know how we're winning, but we are winning. And I got Defense Drone Mark II. I might actually use that. I got some drone parts, got some fuel, got some scrap. How much does that Defense Drone Mark II cost? It is 4. Okay. Guys, we might actually do this. Okay, how am I going to do this? What am I going to do? I'm going to up the med bay. That sounds like an intelligent idea because my guys are commonly having that problem. Now, before we do anything else, let's go kill this fucker. Okay, you get back over here and heal up. Luckily, that drone is just going to keep on taking damage, and we're just going to keep on healing. Now, the final form, we haven't actually seen that in the LP yet. So, and remember, when we got here the first time, it was 2 hours it took us to get here. We're at 1 hour and 16 minutes, and we are already at the final boss on 3rd form, and actually in a place where we could potentially win. This is really exciting. I have actually not won before. So, you know, we're learning together, guys. This is amazing. Okay, is that good? Awesome. You guys, get out of there. I want you to heal up. I want the NGs to be repairing that rift. Okay, so the 3rd form's a pain in the ass. It power surges too. But the power surge off of the 3rd form fires a ton of hull lasers. So I'm really going to want to get my split-second timing on my cloak to make sure it happens. God, we'd be doing so much better if we did not lose that rock crew member. But we are fine. You know, no use crying over spilt milk and all that jazz. They got a super weapon, but you know what? So do I. What they do have, however, is a super shield. So we have to cut through that first. Something tells me it takes a lot more. Okay, they just teleported onto my ship. So I gotta make sure to stop them. Let's go fight. I'm just gonna hold on to... Oh, Ion Blast, what are you doing, dude? Keep firing. I'm gonna hold on to my, Yep, gotta go invisible for that. Don't want to risk taking all that damage. Okay, here comes the power surge. Now, I'm gonna be coming right out of combat, or right out of invisible as soon as it starts. Okay, I might be taking some damage here. Yep, definitely taking damage here. Okay. You guys, get over there, disable that. We need to Pegasus to their shields. Now, luckily, they've got nothing that can stop it now. This is gonna hurt. You, get into medbay. Whew, almost lost him. Okay. They're gonna be taking out that thing. I'm gonna have my, I'm gonna lose my shields for this. Okay, you and you in there. Here comes the power surge. Gonna wait for them to fire first. God, okay, apparently their AI system is taking over control. This is apparently the worst possible thing that could happen. Go invisible. They could still hit us, guys, so we're not out of the woods yet. But it appears that they didn't, which is good. Trying to get our shields back online. You guys, return to me. We're gonna get you out of here again soon. Oh God, we are getting there, guys. We are doing it. Come on, just a little bit more. Damn. Not enough system. Oh, my drones are down. Okay. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. We might survive. We have survived. All we need to do is do one more point of damage. Yes! We did it! We have won! Successful win, guys, and with the Torus, no less. Oh, man. Oh, wow, we did it. Yes, okay. That was just... What am I in? This is episode 13, I think? So, wow, took 13 episodes to actually get a successful win. This is not counting all the games I've played on my own without recording before starting up this LP. After this LP started, all of my gameplay was done on camera, so you can kind of see exactly how I did. Those first couple of episodes were really, really bad, but we have finally won. We have done it. We get to enjoy our credits. Now, we're not done yet, of course. You know, we got more to do. There are, you know, I just unlocked another ship, which is good, but I've got a couple of other ships I have to unlock still. I've got, I have not unlocked a single alternate version. There are a lot of secrets I have yet to do. You know, we got a lot of stuff still to do, guys, but we have won for the first time. Excuse me. Very, very, very exciting. And that was really powerful. Honestly, the MVP there was that teleporter, because I was able to take out their weapons. The beam weapon came in a very close second because it dealt a lot of damage, and then a cloaking device is probably, you know, 0th place, even higher than the teleporter, just because it allowed me to dodge all of the super attacks. So that was it. Awesome. We're just gonna sit through the credits here. I think what we're gonna do next is so we won with the Torus, obviously. That was really, really just wow. And I was saying the Torus wasn't that good to begin with, so, you know, you can tell exactly how excited I am. I think what we're going to do next, we're probably going to start working with the energy ship a little bit more, because we've seen how powerful those beam weapons can do, and if I can get some ion weapons in that energy ship, we'd be just powerhouses, especially with all the power that thing can do, because I was having to juggle power at the very end there. Something tells me we might have actually unlocked a harder difficulty mode of some sort, so I'm looking forward to see what that is. Don't think we're actually going to be able to do it, of course, but might do a run or two on easy just for fun. Mostly the reason why I say that is because easy actually gives you a lot more scrap to use, and a lot more scrap could mean we can unlock those alternate versions a little bit easier now. Not sure if I'm going to do that, though, you know, because I haven't done on easy up until this point, so, you know, it would feel kind of disingenuous to use it right now. But, yeah, so good so far. Was a lot of fun. Really, as I said, terribly exciting to actually win. Really just wonderful to actually have gone in and actually won that, thinking I was not going to even get past the first form and have everything just pull together, especially going in to the final area with so little life. You know, only, what, I think I had 3 drones altogether going into that, so that was fantastic. Didn't expect that whatsoever. Yeah, I'm running out of things to say about this. Just running on this, you know, winner's high right now, just from having actually successfully won. You know, I think, before I started this particular episode, if we discount about 6 hours that I had to leave the thing on for a couple of episodes ago, about 6 hours got me... probably put about 51 hours into this game so far, which is, you know, a little bit excessive. And 51 hours of playing before hitting the end game. Now, I know a lot of people are going to go sitting there saying, I'm, you know, an idiot, I'm not good, and, well, I'm an idiot, I'm not good. But, taking 51 hours to beat the boss the first time. Pretty neat. Definitely worthwhile for the game. If you guys have not bought the game, you know, I think it's, what, 15 bucks? And, you know, when I'm rating games, I frequently use something I call the hamburger rating scale from a good friend of mine. Doesn't have a lot of money, you know, so when he buys stuff, you know, he says that $1 can get him a hamburger at McDonald's, and that'll give him about an hour's worth of enjoyment between eating it and between feeling full afterwards. And so he says that anything that does not afford him an hour's worth of enjoyment for every dollar he spends on it is probably not worth it. You know, it feels like it wastes a little bit of money. So for the fact that I spent $15 and got 51 hours so far, is fantastic. That's 3 hours of gameplay per $1 spent. Not as good as some people have done, you know, but I don't intend to stop this anytime soon, so we'll be getting a lot more. Well, we have defeated the Rebel flagship and ensured the victory of the Federation. Let's check out our stats. That's our Torus, obviously the highest. I don't know why it just says Sector 8, but that's most ships defeated, most beacons explored, most scrap collected, most repairs, most jumps survived, most skill masteries. Fantastic. Okay, guys, that's it. I'll see you next time.